Hi, Gemini. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my singles. Today, we are going to ask Spirit for some evidence, some clues, something about a new relationship coming into our lives. We have some clues. We're going to be doing some letters for some initials and numbers. We also have some charms. We'll be pulling some charms. We have some evidence, who this person's going to be, maybe how they're coming in, when. So you can use this as a manifestation for your next relationship, future boyfriend, girlfriend, partner, future spouse. It could be a confirmation of the person that you have met or you're sharing your life with now. Maybe some evidence will be confirmed for you. But welcome, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's new. Welcome back to all my Geminis. Thank you for your love and support. Always grateful. We're going to start with a handful of letters and numbers. We're just going to get those on the table right from the start, just so you can have those. So just going to grab a handful. And Spirit, could you please share with me any messages of guidance today for new love coming in? This is for singles, new love. I have the letter E. I am listening for you now, Spirit. Thank you for your guidance in advance. And I have the letter S, E, S, the letter B. I have an L. I have an I. The number 6 could be June. I have a Y. I have an N, W. I have an X. I have a V. I have an F. Lots of letters. Big handful here today. I have an N, 2 N's. That could be important. 2 N's. I have an O. Second letter 6. 6. Angel number. I have the letter G. I have a U. Am I running out of space? Where can I put this? I have a U. I've got a lot of cards too. That says fog. I don't know if I want to spell fog. I'm going to put this U over here. I'm going to put this U over here. How about that? How about if we do this? I don't know if I want to spell fog. F-Y. I have another Y. We'll break that fog up. And I want a W. All right. W-O-G. How's that? That works, right? All right. Good enough. All right. And a G. O-G. All right. Get them in there. We got lots of cards. I need to have the room for the cards. It's what's going on. So let's make sure you can see all of those. All right. Plenty of room now. Spirit, if you could please share with me any messages of guidance that you have for me. I'm going to move this out of the way. That's going to bother me. All right. I'm very particular about my table, my cards. I like it to be all organized so I can see it. I don't like it all messed up. All right. There. Now we're done. All right. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you have for us? What is important for us to know for my Geminis? Love, new love coming in. What is coming towards us? I have haunts. Okay. Let go of anything that is upsetting you. All right. I had that in the last reading. So maybe it's something that we're all struggling with right now. You know, when you're waiting for new love, sometimes you can't help but think about, you know, what you've been through with someone else. So let that go. Let that go. I have trust. Trust the universe. The number 18. Trust the universe. Trust that Spirit has something for you, something important for you. And then I have a playful lamb, the number 21. Have fun. Have fun in the journey, in the process, even if you're single. You know, being single is a nice time for you to learn about yourself and to grow and to have friendships that when you're single. And so trust the universe, trust divine timing is how I feel. Spirit, what is it that you have for us? What is it that you want for us? These are round tarot decks. So they're a little kind of funky to shuffle. So I'm just going slow over here. I just want to give them a little bit of a shuffle. Let's get the jumper. I have a King of Cups. Spirit, what do you want us for us? I have a Queen of Cups. Look at you guys. Beautiful match. And then I have a Chariot. So this feeling of unconditional love on both of our parts and moving things forward. Somebody who's available. I just said, what's most important? Spirit said, trust us. But we're available to love. We're both available. We're not connected to anybody else. We don't have strings. We don't have complications. We both are open to receiving love, and we both are available. And that's why it's going to move forward. So somebody who isn't have attachments to somebody else is available, emotionally available, and physically available. You know, not somebody who I'm separated from my wife, but I'm going to get a divorce, or somebody who says, you know, it's complicated with somebody else, but I want to see where we go. No, there's no strings attached. And somebody who's emotionally available. So I could stop the reading just right here, right now for you, Gemini, and be happy with that. Because if you're finding and Spirit is bringing someone into your life that's emotionally available, you have it all. You'll have it all. Spirit, what do you have for us? I have grace, by the grace of God, the number 10. I feel grace. I feel gratitude. I feel that this was meant to be, that you were put in my life for a reason. Could be that simple. I have empowerment, the number 27. Maybe this person makes you feel really good about yourself. This feels very sensual to me. So it feels like I feel like I enjoy my body. I feel sexy. I look good. I feel good. I want to look good for this person. So it is a feeling of lifting me up, mind, body, soul. So this person's energy is lifting me in a lot of different ways. And then call forth the waves, the number 4, waves of emotion, not being afraid of the waves, opening your arms and embracing the waves of emotion. Almost the sense of I'm allowing myself to feel. I'm allowing myself to, wherever this connection goes, it's going to go through ebbs and flows like any relationship, but I'm so open to it as long as it's all loving, and I do believe it's all loving. So it is a feeling of I'm ready to receive these waves of emotion, however they come into me. Spirit, please share with me what is going to happen in this new connection. What is wonderful about it? What am I to expect? Anything you need to share with me? Say, I have a present moment. Look at this. Staying in the present. I have life force energy. Life force energy. I have a 7 of Swords. And I have the sun. Oh, look at how pretty that sun is. Look at that new beginning in this present moment. Being in the present. A little bit of I have been, that 7 of Swords is a little bit of like I never gave up on hope. I never gave up on thinking that the perfect person was out there for me, that I could start over again, or I could have this beautiful new beginning with someone, that I can see into the future. And 2 of Wands, look at, and I can see myself with this person. I can see myself into the future with this person. So the 7 of Swords is jumping out at me a little bit with, I guess more of a guarded feeling than anything, because I just want to make sure that this person is real. Maybe that it comes in and it's too good to be true, that this person is just emotionally available and says all the right things and does all the right things. And you're like, wait a minute, what's the catch? Spirit, can I have some clarification on that 7, please? Because it's a little bit too good to be true. This beautiful sun castle in the sand. I mean, it's just too perfect. I have a 9 of Cups, a feeling that I want to feel content, right? I want to feel, look at the golden egg, like one shines brighter than the other. So you stand out. You stand out. And I have Temperance, the sense of peace and balance. Okay. And I have a Hierophant. I'm going to override that 7 of Swords with just as a fear that it's too good to be true. And that this Hierophant is coming into me and saying, I have something to offer you. This is a gift. And they see you as you balance each other. You stand out of everybody else, and they're content to be with you. So Spirit brought you together for a reason. And that is what I want you to celebrate. I want you to stay in the moment, and I don't want you to worry about it's too good to be true. And it is true. It's going to be true. But you may feel like they just say and do all the right things. But that's when it's the right person. That's what it feels like. They do all the right things. That's why you want to be with them. Let's see what their feelings are. So the universe is speaking to you. This is bigger than you, all right? The universe brought you together. And that's how you have to look at it. Is just accept it, be grateful for it, and just say, you know what? I'm glad you came into my life, and I'm going to appreciate it. You're my sweetheart. Maybe they call you sweetheart. I'll always protect you. So provide and protect energy, which is nice. I will protect you. I want to guard you. I want to be in your life. I love sharing meals with you. You're the best company. So we start to spend lots of times together. Maybe that came into me in a kind of a roundabout way of somebody's a really good cook. But it was like, instead of them saying, you're a really good cook, thank you. So maybe you are Gemini. You're, like the best cook that they've ever been with. And they're like, oh my God, like I've died and gone to heaven because I just found somebody who can, who likes to cook and enjoys cooking. So, or maybe your person enjoys cooking and they treat you. So that would be nice. I love going on walks with you. Let's start this. Take my hand, right? Take my hand and let's walk on this journey together. I become mush when you look into my eyes. You make my heart melt. Something like that. My heart melts every time I see you. I like the mush too. I like the mush, just you make my heart melt. And I admire how intuitive you are. So maybe they admire your gifts. Maybe they admire some of the things that you're working on or some of the things that you're passionate about. And they are impressed with some of those things. Like, wow, that's really great. I had no idea that that's your hobby, or that you are so in tune with the universe, or you're empathic, or something that, you're very, very specific to you. Spirit, what sign may they be? What sign may they be? What do we have? They could be a Taurus. They could be a Virgo. Could be a Scorpio. One more, please. Or they could be a Libra. So Taurus, Virgo, Scorpio, Libra. I know the charms that I have today also have some additional signs, so we may get a couple of more signs. Spirit, when? Can I have a timeline? Can I have some dates, some numbers, anything that may have meaning in this connection that I can look for? I always like to ask when. The number 21 and the number 17. Number 19, lots of numbers. It's almost like the week of the 17th, 17, 18, 19, 21, 22, so I always feel like it's like they're trying to share with you a week of. Spirit, please share with me. I have June. You know what? Maybe the week of the 17th in June. I'd have to look at a calendar. the week of the 17th in June. That would be exciting. I have April being important. Could be a birthday month. Number 9. I have Thanksgiving, spending Thanksgiving together with our families. Number 29. Next month is June. Next month is June. We're going to put this out to the universe. That has a lot of energy for me. So we're going to put that on the calendar. We're going to look at those dates and see if that's important to somebody. Spirit, what else do you want us to know about this connection? What do you have for us? What is important to know? My Geminis. New love coming in. What is important for us to know? Starts out maybe as a friendship. Maybe we meet through friends. Maybe we have mutual acquaintances. Maybe that's how we met. I have a gift. I see this as a gift, a surprise for you, full of surprises. Maybe they're a gift giver. Maybe they love to give gifts. I have Beauty Queen shining on stage. They see you as beautiful. They admire you. They adore you. I have a union. A serious relationship, a marriage, or a partnership. So they're going to be serious about this connection. I mean, we started out with they are emotionally available. If they're emotionally available and ready for a relationship, that's half the battle right there, because they want it. They want to be with somebody, and they've been looking for somebody. So I do feel this connection. I do feel like this will turn into something so much more. Spirit, what do you have for us? I have a Fool. It's a new beginning, new journey. These are all new relationships. We're not going back to somebody else. It's not reconciliations. These are new love coming in. So this is definitely new love, new journey. I have a Judgment. You're put in my life for a reason. I feel like we have a purpose here on earth together. Definitely feel like we have a purpose. I have Temperance. You balance me. I love that. Look at how pretty that is. You balance me. And I have a Queen of Pentacles. And I feel secure with you. It's important, especially if we're moving towards this union of some kind of a commitment. We want to feel like you are put in my life for a reason. We want to feel balanced and controlled with this person. And we certainly want to feel secure. So Spirit is giving us the sense of this is going to be good for us. This is going to be good for you. Spirit, share with me their personality. What is important with this person? What is it that you want us to know? I have Cheeky. That came into me as kind of fun loving, like maybe a jokester or tells jokes or teasing, but in a cute way. Maybe they just kind of like to get you a little bit. Very playful. Yeah, very playful. It's okay. Lovesick. They're going to fall in love with you. Hardworking person. Maybe loves their job. Is good at their job. Flexible, able to make adjustments in their schedule so they can spend time with you, so they can work around your schedule or other responsibilities. Extroverted, they want to have a good time. They can talk to anybody, social. They're a leader of some kind. Maybe they're good at their job. Maybe they're seen as a leader in their job. Maybe they have some kind of leadership position at their job, something like that. They're truthful. I like that. That is so important. The sense of, I'm going to be honest with you right from the beginning. I'm looking to be with somebody that I can share my life with. I'm looking for somebody that would be interested in settling down, focused, artistic, a healing energy. They're patient. Maybe that's one of their best qualities is they're patient, a good listener. They're confident. I like confident. They're calming to you. Approachable. Forgiving. Beautiful. Beautiful energy. This is going to move towards a commitment. You see them as brave. I have sensual. They're fair, understanding. How gorgeous. I see this as a union. I like this easygoing energy. I like approachable a lot. I like their personality, that they are a little playful and outgoing, because it tells me that they're not afraid of like other people. You know, like they probably get along really good with your family. They probably fit right in. They probably have lots of friends, is how I feel. And I just feel that this is going to be, I mean, for a lot of different reasons, I think that this is going to be a very easy connection. I think this person comes into your life, and I just feel that it is something that's going to lead to so much more. I, I don't know, are there relationships that you don't have to work that hard for? Yeah. They just kind of flow, and because they're right and they're good. The relationships that you feel like you're always fighting it, or you're always battling with that person, or you're always butting heads. There are relationships that it actually is pretty easy. You're very comfortable with each other. You understand each other. You're not looking to hurt each other. You get along. Maybe experience. Maybe they've had other relationships, so they have something to compare it to. They've been in other long-term relationships. They know what works and what doesn't in a long-term relationship. So that experience helps. And then they're trustworthy. I want trustworthy. This person's been put in your life for a reason. This person is ready for a relationship, and they're ready for a commitment, and they have just this beautiful energy to offer. It's a very grounding energy to me. It's somebody who, I guess, understands emotions and is pretty, and they're saying, oh, look at this. They feel very fortunate. They feel fortunate to have met you. I love anytime spirit shares with me that the person who's coming into your life is grateful that they've met you. They feel fortunate that they met you. I love that. Let's get some clues. Let's see what the charms are saying. I've got this big bowl of charms, and I've got my magic scoop, and we're going to give this a good stir. Sorry for the noise. Kind of loud. And we're just going to get a nice full scoop and see what spirit says. Okay. I'd like to get the letters first. So let's get the letters. The letter O. I have a letter F. The number 13. I have, what does this say? An Aries. And let's see what's jumping out at me. So we're going to just see what jumps. The music is jumping out at me. So music is very important to them. Very musical. Maybe they play an instrument. There could be music in their background. I do have the cross. So maybe maybe you have the same religion, some of you. That could be important to them, or their family. I have the beach for sure. I have this lobster. I can't get him up, but I have a lobster, and I have a starfish. So maybe they love the beach. Maybe they like to take you to the beach. They want a vacation. If they go on vacations, they want to go to a beach. Yeah, look at a seashell. So there's definitely something going on with the beach with them. I have the letter V. I'll take that. All right, let's see what else is jumping out at me. So they're artistic also. So they have this musical skill. They're artistic. They're leaning in that direction. Like there's a quality about them that maybe they have some talent in some area. You know, maybe they like to make things, or they're just very creative. Let's just put them in the creative category. Yeah, here's a sailboat. There's a lot of energy around a beach. That seems important for some reason. I do have a baby bottle and a baby diaper pin. So there could be children in the future, or maybe one of us has a child already. So maybe Spirits is acknowledging that. I have a rainbow. Look for a rainbow. Okay, so it could be a partner, something like that. I have, you're very unique with a snowflake. No two snowflakes are the same, right? So that I like. I do have a little dog. It is Toto from The Wizard of Oz, but it is coming into me as I like dogs. I might have a dog. My family might have a small little dog that, you know, I just adore. So they are a pet lover. They probably would love to have a pet. I have the letter G, and then I have this beautiful angel. This is coming into me as I just feel like the heavens sent you. They could have a lost loved one in spirit. They could say, I feel like specifically such and such person who has passed in my life sent you, and you were just sent from above. Sent from above. So there's this incredible sense of gratitude that you have come into their life, and they're grateful for it. And I do love that. The universe, angel, an angel above, you know, it's just this feeling of an angel above brought you to me, you know, or sent you. I'm going to say sent you. This is a gorgeous connection. It is. I loved that their heart melted every time they look at you, like you take their breath away. I loved that also. So let's thank Spirit for these messages. We'll put this out into the universe as a manifestation to bring this love to you soon. I want to thank Spirit for this reading. So grateful for my gift. For those of you that are new to my channel, if you'd like to join me, I would love to have you. Please consider hitting that subscribe button before we end. Thank you always to my Geminis for your love and support. Claim this reading, own this reading. Thank Spirit for these messages. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, go to my website, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com.